Hi guys, welcome to a brand new episode of PSLE Math Secrets Revealed. In today's episode, we're going to explore how to do this kind of volume, this kind of like brain teaser type of questions in the shortest possible time. So if you'd like to know how to solve a question like this in less than 3 minutes, which is the requirement for students in Singapore to solve a question like this in exam, stay with me all the way till the end and you'll be able to find out the answer for yourself. So without further ado, let us do a deep dive together into the question. So the figure shows taps A and B with two empty tanks, X and Y. It is said that the height of both tanks are the same, so both taps turn on at the same time. So for a question like this, right, the only thing that's different is actually the base area, alright, the base area. So what kind of formula do we need to know to solve a question like this? Volume is actually length times breadth times height. Okay, if volume is length times breadth times height, and my length times breadth will get us to the base area. So if you realize carefully, the base areas for tap A and B, they are different, alright? They are different. So, as in the base areas for tank X and Y are different. For tank X, it's actually 40 times 30, which get us to 1200 base area. And the base area for tank Y is actually 45 times 40. So if I have to work this out, it's actually 1800. Alright? 1800. So what is interesting to note is that if water flowed from tap A into tank X at a rate of 2 liters per minute, we gotta ask ourselves, in 1 minute, what would be the height for tank X? Okay, what will be the height? So since the volume is 2 liters for tap A, 2 liters is actually 2000 milliliters, 2000 cm cube. In this case, I'll put it down as 2000 cm cube. So the height every minute for tank X, the height, it will be 2000 divided by 1200. If I were to work this out, right, 2000 out of 1002, simplest form, I can divide 2000 by 400. I can also divide 1002 by 400. So if I were to do that, I will have 5 out of 3. Because 1002 divided by 400, I get 3. 2000 divided by this 400, I also get 5. So it's 5 out of 3. That is the height every single minute. Alright? That will be the height of water in tank X. And I noticed that this base area of tank Y versus base area of tank X, right, there's a bit of a difference. What do I mean? If I were to compare the two base areas, so base area X versus Y, you will realize that for X is 1200, for Y is 1800, and if we were to work out the simplest form for these two base areas, work out the simplest form, and to simplify that, eventually you will see 2 units, 3 units. Which means that if I want to calculate the difference between Y and X, between base areas of Y and X, right? So the base area of Y, okay, Y out of X, the base area of Y is actually 3 out of 2. It's actually 1.5 times the base area of X. And in order for both heights to be the same, given that this tank Y actually has a much bigger base area that is 1.5 times that of X. So it's logical to say that the amount of water flowing into tap B, flowing from tap B, must be a lot more than the amount of water that flowed from tap A. Let me repeat this again. In order for the heights of both tanks to be the same, given that tank Y has a much bigger base area, that is 1.5 times that of the base area of tank X, it would be logical to say that the amount of water that flows through tap B has got to be more than that of tap A. And since the base area of tank Y compared to tank X, meaning tank Y's base area is 1.5 times that of tank X, I would actually put forth this theory that the amount of water that flows from tap B should be 1.5 times as well, in order for the heights of both tanks to be the same after some time. So let us try it out, see whether it works. So 1.5 times of 2 liters, it will become, if I were to work this out, my eventual answer will be 3 liters. Okay, it will be 3 liters. And of course, I'm not just satisfied with the answer, I have to work it out. So if I were to work out my answer, if I were to ask myself what will be the height of water every single minute for tank Y, okay, the height would actually be 3000, the amount of water that goes into tank Y, divided by this base area of 1800. So let us go for simplest form. So 3000 divided by 600 is actually 5. 1800 divided by 600 is actually 3. Okay, so lo and behold, we will have obtained the same answer of 5 out of 3 centimeters every single minute. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video or you got anything out of it whatsoever, please hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also comment below, let us know where you guys are tuning in from. That's always good to know. And finally, if you are new to this channel and you haven't already, remember hit the subscribe, hit the notifications button, because this year we are committed to making weekly videos to hold you accountable and to make this your best year in mathematics. But for now, this is Teacher Ray signing off. Bye bye!